Good afternoon, viewers, and welcome to another exciting edition of your all-favorite weekend educative program, Family Life on Adoatv. My name is Obahima Efe. It's another Sunday. You know when it's Sunday like this and it's 12 o'clock. I'm so glad to be your screen goddess because this is where we talk about marriage issues or we give you ideas on things you need to have in mind when you are going into marriage or when you are in marriage. And that discussion is going to be lively, because I have two strong youth here with me to help me do that. But Ansanano, we would like to say thank you to our sponsors, Vena Mineral Water, for all events, occasions, parties, weddings, engagements, naming ceremonies, conferences. Just get in touch with Vena Mineral Water. Now, and we also say thank you to Spiffy Clothing for your quality printwears and embroidery. Just get in touch with them on all social media platforms at Spiffy Clothing Ghana. No best sort out quickly. And ye try your husimana ye ba. Jumedieno ye the best so.
Unto us a child is born, Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. Come join Adoatv Television as we celebrate our guest for Christmas with hymns and carols. Date is 17th December 2021. Time is 5:30 p.m. sharp, and the venue is the Holy Trinity Cathedral Anglican Church Car Park on the Accra High Street. Invited guests include Right Reverend Dr. Daniel Silvanus Mensah Tortu, Bishop of the Anglican Diocese of Accra, Her Excellency Stephen Sullivan Sanders, USA Ambassador to Ghana, Her Excellency Janet Grace Mason, South African High Commissioner in Ghana, and many other dignitaries. Music performances: TMQ from Tema, Minister Terry Johnson, and Reverend Father Ebenezer O.K. Clotty. Remember, there will be a fundraiser to support orphanage homes this Christmas, so kindly come and support this worthy cause. Adoatv's 9 lessons and carols. Oh, let us out, Christ our Savior is born. Remember, all COVID-19 protocols will be observed.
Welcome aboard the safest airline in Africa. With industry-leading safety measures to protect your well-being. The first in Africa to earn a diamond standard of safety. Offering a more contactless, safe, and seamless experience. Delivered with a smile by Africa's first fully vaccinated crew. Creating special memories that bring the joy back to flying, so you can continue making memories with your loved ones. Book your flight with Rwandair today. Rwandair, the safest airline in Africa.
Rwandair, fly the dream of Africa.
Welcome back, viewers, from the break. It's still your show, Family Life on Adoatv, and my name is Obahima Efe. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook at Adoatv Ghana. O show what we get on this now. O dey call internet, na call Facebook. Now I type Adoatv Ghana Family Life beba. Your comment box be was here. Obetimi do comment no questions so ato honum ye be kenkan. Anan ye was ye di ho abobo no so ye be di ho abobo. na wenya emwaye e de amma wawaria na say asemfo na de beba no. But remember that you may fall in love with the beauty of someone, but have it at the back of your mind that and your beauty now falling in love. Like character now debate nothing. You live with the character for a very long time. So more show beauty no. And ebe kan ho asem ni ebe hu. Say beauty no. Ade makeup yi epepa enim na ehu open sa. Hwe ni ye. Today I have make a two young youth oba baako bema baako na enen de chese ba oba ne de mapa se ye be kasa so wan frame da enso ene wenya kukudru aba hanim sei ye be di hu nkomo. I have I will allow them to do their introduction se na be awa beti omo voice na ansana discussions ne so akoso. So let me leave it to you.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to say good afternoon to your viewers and those watching on Facebook too. My name is Obed Adoatv, and I'm the CEO of New Yogurt.
Okay. So, my namesake.
Hello. He has already done the greeting, so I'll also just go straight to the point. My name is Belinda Blege, and I hope by the time we are done, we'll be able to educate you enough.
Okay. So, you are welcome.
Thank you.
CEO of the
New Yogurt.
Okay, so let's go straight. Today we are talking about is marriage a life or lifetime achievement? Let me start with Bella. Yes. Belle.
Yeah.
What is marriage to you?
Okay, so first thing I would do is take it from the biblical aspect of marriage.
No, I want you to give me your definition of marriage.
Okay, so I believe marriage is going into commitment or working on a journey with someone. We don't know each other. That's why I love when they are saying the marriage vows. They say that a man will leave the woman, woman will leave the family and join hands with each other. So I believe marriage is a journey. Marriage is a lifetime commitment that we both have agreed to work on that path together. So marriage is about committing to each other, understanding each other, and being able to bring out the best in both of us. That's what marriage is.
Okay, that's your mindset. So understanding each other and then being able to bring out the best.
Yes.
Okay. So Obed, let's come to you. Okay. What's your definition when it comes to marriage? I don't want Bible, I don't want dictionary definition. I want your definition.
Okay, so to me, marriage is an institution, okay, between two parties that they will share a common goal. So basically, it's between two parties that they will share a common goal.
Okay. Okay. Two parties that will share a common goal. Okay. Do you have that common goal?
Yes.
Have you started something?
Yes, sure. I started something.
Okay. Me and my people details, eh?
No problem.
Yes. My people details were because I'll need more insights and maybe I'll be one thing also based on BB. You understand? Okay. So Bella, let me come back to you.
Okay.
Is marriage a lifetime achievement? To you?
To me?
Yeah.
It's a yes and it's a no. It depends on where you are coming from.
Okay.
So the yes says that when you enter into marriage, there are some of the things we look at. So for companionship, marriage has to do with the fact that there should be marriage so that we avoid the means of oneness or the means of loneliness. Loneliness talks about the fact that you may have a spouse, but you are lonely, which says that you are going through some things that you can't share with your spouse. So I'll say that marriage for companionship, it means for aloneness, to avoid that thing of being alone. That's when we go into marriage. We also have that we could be able to be there for each other. Someone will say there for each other in what sense? Not just sexual aspects, but to be able to bring out the best in us. So you think of education. I was telling him earlier that if you are my spouse, and I realized that you are very smart and intelligent, you could further your education. We could support each other in that aspect. So Yes, it's an achievement when you have someone to be able to support you to get to a certain level when it comes to education. Also, in job-related aspects, someone will push you. I know someone here, because she's your spouse, I know someone here, babe, stop this job, come and do this one. This one will bring more money to the family. This one will do this. And they push you up there. There is one that we also call maybe like political, when it comes to political ambition. You could see that Nanado's wife is really supporting him. That is also companionship in aspects of supporting each other. You could see that the vice president of the United States, she's a woman. The man is supporting her to get to a point. So when you have these things in your marriage, it means that there's an achievement when you enter into the marriage. But there could be no achievement. That's why I said yes or no. In the sense that marriage is two ways. It could make you or unmake you. Someone will say that I wouldn't want to be married because of what I've seen. I've seen a lot of married couples, tearing each other apart, becoming enemies all of a sudden. And that person will say, I don't want to enter into a marriage. So you can make and unmake a person. But the point is, how do you know if this marriage will make or unmake you?
Okay. So to you, marriage is an achievement?
Both ways. Is it an achievement? It's not an achievement. So I'm for
No. What's your stand? Is it an achievement for you? Would it be an achievement for you if you are married?
That's what I'm saying.
Think about it. I'll come back to you. Obed. Okay. Is it an achievement for you?
I also say both sides. Yes, in a sense that marriage doesn't change a being. Okay, it doesn't change a being, but rather it's I want the right word to use. It's a principle that everyone needs to move with. Okay, I said yes because someone can get married and then his life will change, or his life will change. Someone can also get married and then nothing
will come out of it.
Better will come out of it. You get it? So it's a yes or no. We have individuals that when they get married, the way they are, that's how they are. Nothing will change. But some too, they get married, and then because of the spouse, they will change based on one or two things that they see, or the lady or the guy will direct them. And if they are ready to accept the directions of one another, yes, it will be successful and be achieved. Okay. But if not, then it will not be achieved.
Okay. Bella, I am back to you. Is it an achievement for you? I know why I'm asking that. I need your stand on yes or no.
I'll still be in the middle.
No. Anyway. You should choose one.
That's why I'm saying that if it brings out the best in you, then it's an achievement. If it pushes you to a certain level better than you used to be, then it's an achievement.
No, but if let me give you an example. In life, I'm sure before you got to this stage, you had your principles, or you had ambitions that this is what you want to become in the future.
Yes.
Now you want to be a university graduate. When you get that certificate, you become satisfied. You've achieved what you want.
Yes.
So I am asking, is marriage a lifetime achievement for you?
For me, okay. So let me say this before I say yes or no. So for ladies, we have stages we go through. Someone will say, I saw something about gowns that we wear. We have, when you graduate, the gown you wear a wedding gown and then maternity gown.
No, don't be smart. Don't be smart.
So, it's a process.
Is it an achievement for you? Or will it be an achievement for you?
I have to answer, don't I? No.
No. Obed?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Why?
Yeah. Yes.
I'll come to your why.
Yes, because we have, as a man, mostly, in our society, man, I'm saying because I'm a guy, I'm saying from the guys.
Yeah.
Guys are brought up a certain way. Okay, so
certain way,
as in our society, certain things a guy will not do at home. Scrubbing the bathhouse or the washroom.
Some guys.
Okay, yeah. But most guys will not do. Most guys will not do that. They say that guys doesn't do that. Doesn't have to do that. It's a lady's job.
That is because of the mentality.
The mentality of our society. Okay. So with this aspect, I would say yes. If you find a companion, okay, you find a partner, a lady, it's an achievement. Also, the guy, how does he carry himself? What are your goals? You need someone to help you achieve your goals.
But your parents are there.
Yes, at a certain point, your parents will leave you. But as a guy, as a human being,
definitely your wife or your husband will also leave you at a certain point.
Yes. So that is where, when you go to some extent, even as a young person, you need to live a single life. As a young person, you need to live a single life. Take care of yourself if you can take care of someone's daughter. You understand? So if this single life I'm talking about, you leave your parents, you go and live your single life. You not stay with your parents forever. When you you go to some extent, you have to leave your parents.
But we have people who are still 40-something years, 50 years, they're still with their parents.
Yes, but they don't dictate for their kids or their children. The parent, they'll be like, oh, no, I can stand for myself. I know what to stand for myself. But if you have a spouse, she'll be like, no, this is not good for you. This is not, before you make a choice as a guy, before you make a choice, you look at so many things to make the right choice. So whatever your spouse will say, you accept it because you think that is what you want in the person. So whatever the person say to you, you accept it because you are looking out for the person. You really you look at both sides of the person, mentally, emotionally, how the person handle issues, how the person sees things before you enter into the relationship. So whatever the person say to you, you accept it and then move towards that goal, towards that suggestion or the person gives to you. You get my point? So if this person should, that is why you both come into agreement. You decide on issues. You sleep on one pillow to think about something before you take a step. Okay, let's go to the biblical aspect. God knew that Adam cannot live alone. That is why.
But the same God in the Bible also gave a scenario where he said, not everybody will get married.
Yes, even Paul.
Yes.
Paul stated it.
Yes, not everyone will get married. Yes, but to those that get married, it's an achievement. It's an achievement to them. If you decide, it's a decision. If you decide to do it, it's an achievement. You give an illustration that if you go to school, you want to achieve something. Once certificate that you are going to school, you want to go to the school. That is why you pursue that goal. You can decide not to go to school. When you go to my study, like, I will not go. I want to become a mechanic or whatever it is. It's something you want to do. If you decide to do it, you achieve it. So if you decide to get married, you achieve it. And it's
Okay.
an achievement.
So let's look at the definition of achievement. Bella.
The definition of achievement is being content at a point that I believe what I have, I'm content with it. I've gotten there. These are the things I believe I needed, and I've gotten it. That's what I believe achievement is. But it also states that you can go more further, because we, as human beings, we have so much skills we don't even realize we do. So that's why I say it's not an achievement, because I could do better on my own as well, without necessarily being in marriage and it's been an achievement for me. I could be better being single. Do you get it?
Okay, so let me frame this. Is marriage a lifetime achievement, or having a successful marriage an achievement?
So, okay. So when you put it, having a successful marriage an achievement, yes.
Yes.
So you see why I would say that marriage is not a lifetime achievement.
It's not.
You see,
Okay.
just marriage is not a lifetime, but when you've been successful in that marriage, that is where it becomes a lifetime achievement.
So now I'll ask that: what will make the marriage successful? It's between two
That is
people.
why, you see, that is why marriage is an institution. Okay. So it's being an institution, you are given a certificate on your marriage day.
Yes.
Okay. Now, after you've gotten your certificate, question say, go and write your exams. You understand?
Yes.
Inti oyatashi pako ya question say, hey, konye onyoku se. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Because
So I stated from the beginning that it's a journey.
yeah,
The road will be muddy, will be rough, you'll get smooth at some point. You know, you have the three things at the same time as an experience. So it's a journey. After the certificates, you are now coming to know the person more.
Okay.
Sometimes we caught and then we are not able to show some sides of us. Marriage exposes other side. That's why she said if it's a successful marriage, it means we have been able to overcome the flaws and the other side that you
obstacles,
showed me, all
everything.
those things. And now we've worked things out.
So how will you overcome the flaws if both parties don't do their part as individuals? You get my point? Everyone has a role to play. So you play a role, I play my role, and it becomes successful.
so until you achieve that which you have in mind, you haven't been successful in the marriage.
Okay. So what did you see before you go into the marriage?
Oh, we see a
What
lot
did you?
of things.
You
Yes,
see, earlier
so-
on you gave an example that most guys don't like to, let's say, do house shows. Okay, and so you would love to go in for a lady number and support. So with this idea, hey,
there's a lot. You know, mostly we guys sometimes we overlook at certain things, but these are the real things that brings down some marriages, if I should say. So before you cut before you go into marriage. While cutting, you look at things, you look at the person you are dealing with. How does the person actually what is or your things? Then when you go into the relationship, if you get married, you know you can handle this part of the person, you can't handle this part. So if you can't handle in the courtship, that is where you have to do away with it. But if you can handle it, then you go into marriage with the person. So if you know you can't handle it, you don't marry the person. If you marry the person, you have to be successful. It has to be successful because both parties, you've seen the differences, and you think you can handle the differences. That is why you went further to marry.
It doesn't always guarantee for it to be successful. We could look at other factors that could make a marriage unsuccessful.
yeah,
You could look at abuse. You could look at irresponsible. Both parties. I won't talk for just the ladies that a man is irresponsible. A woman can be irresponsible. Akraba marriage no man I say or see me family home so aja akra no wa ordinary command mama those things. A man wouldn't want that. There was there was something someone told me. Said the husband is mad at the woman because or the akra na ko jani mami on pay. So you see a man like that doesn't want that. The man wants you, the woman, to take care of the child. So it feels like you are being irresponsible for not taking care of the child. A man this way will say, then give me my child and go as a woman so I can know how to take care of my child. So we look at so many factors that make a marriage unsuccessful. But someone will go into marriage, have an unsuccessful marriage, and will marry again. Why? Because the person feels that these mistakes that I learned from this one will help me be able to overcome the next one I will go into. And someone will also go unsuccessful and say, I won't marry again.
So this makes my point. Okay, why will you move from one marriage to another? What shows that one will work? What shows it will not work? It's about maturity. That is why marriage comes. There is so much involved, mentally, psychologically, sexually. It comes with principles. Before you go into the marriage, you have to know all these principles. You have to be matured. That is mentally. So those who they handle issues differently, I can say they are not matured. That is why they are not getting the successful marriage. Yes, this is my point. Why? Because you know, from the onset, when you are dating the person, there are certain things, like I said, we overlook at it.
The red flags.
You get it. Maybe
things
some
like-
response. You call the person and then maybe she's mad, and the way she responded, you think, oh, because she's mad, so that is how. No, if she's angry at home, that is how she will react, and then you find fault. So if you don't like it, tell the person I don't like it. If you know you can't handle it, then that is from the onset. Just end it there. But if you think, okay, I can work on it, and then you get married and you can't, now she responds wrongly, and you're like, you're fond of doing this. You saw it, but it didn't work. You didn't advise yourself, and you went into it. Now you can't complain. You have to adjust and then make it work.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you talked about marriage being or selecting someone, there should be maturity in that aspect. what age do you think is appropriate for anybody? I'm saying anybody because two individuals, okay,
Yes.
to fall in love or to get married.
Okay, with age, I can't give an age. Maturity is not about age.
Yes.
Maturity is how you reason, how you see things, how you handle things.
So if you want to look at only how you handle things, and then maybe someone gives you a shallow thing, have some brainstorming this thing in the relationship before you got into marriage. Not been any ote marriage, the person is now being adamant on those things and now giving you attitude, the real self of that person. What would you do?
Then you saw certain things, but you overlooked at it. See, nothing.
No, do you think when you are courting you see everything?
You can't fully know a person.
You see most things, most of the things you see them.
No.
But
my
dear,
please don't go there. Don't go there. You don't see most things.
You know,
Don't go. You see some, but you wouldn't see most. You know, if someone says he or she will fake to you, I bet you, no matter the years,
you wouldn't notice.
You will not know.
Are you sure about it?
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, pa. Do your research. You get to know. Bella, let me ask this.
This means like if fine, you're saying marriage is successful marriage is an achievement. So if you marry and it's not successful, it's not an achievement. So you can go. Are you saying you can go further?
No. I'm not saying you should go further, but I am giving this thing that if you are not successful in that marriage, what makes it an achievement for you?
So that's my question. What will make that marriage successful? It's both parties, though. How they will work as a team. That is why I said it's an institution. You get it? So both parties, how they work as a team. So the lady and then the man, how they will handle issues, how they work.
Yes. So would you still agree that if it's not successful, you haven't achieved it? Would you agree to that? Ote university. Now have a grade points. You should have a grade point of 5.5 or let's say 5.7. No, you are not 2.0. Have you achieved it?
No, not 2.0. You didn't. You get it. You didn't do the necessary.
Do you think it's always like that? Do you think it's always like that?
It's like that.
Obed, please.
It's like that.
Me know you.
Yes.
So when you had those wrongs in your primary or JHS level or SHS level, maybe I know Kasi. You know, at times you even go to write exams, and when you come out, you are bold enough to tell others that you have really learned, and then what you wrote, you believe in it. Yeah. And then at the end of it, WAEC will bring you your results, and you are like, hey, no. I remember back then in SHS when I completed, and then when my results came, I was like, no, daddy,
yeah.
This is not my results. And he was like, no, Nana, no, daddy, let's go to WAEC. He said he's not going. This is an ex-service man who believes in principles. I said, no problem. Wait, I'll prove it to you that Jamie Malek exams, me exams sending my J results. I went to WAEC myself.
Okay.
And when the remarkings were done, my real results came.
When you were successful?
Yes.
So you know what you did. Then we shouldn't have counselors. Yes. Then we shouldn't have counselors. Because when you are there and then you are facing challenges, that is why counselors are there. You are falling short in some areas. So if you can't handle it yourself, then that is where we consult counselors to help us that you should have do it this way, do it that way, because they are qualified. That is their field. So they will direct us to do the right thing, isn't it? For you to get a successful marriage. Am I telling lies? So if that is the case, then we shouldn't have counselors.
But if you're going to them, does it guarantee you have a successful marriage?
That's why they are there.
But does it guarantee that?
Yes, that's why they are there.
Does it guarantee that?
Yeah, it guarantees. It still stands on the individuals. That's what I'm saying. It stands on individuals too, as well.
So if you are not able to achieve it,
why are you not able to achieve it? that is my point. Why? What is that thing there that is causing the problem?
What will make you walk out of a marriage? You personally. Yeah.
Maybe I'm yet to see, but I don't know. But I don't.
even if the person is abusing you, you still stay.
You still stay?
Hey, Papa. Me know you.
That's what I saw, and I went into it.
Oh, please, please, don't
Yes.
stop here. No.
No,
If the person is abusing you, hey, to the extent that the thing is between life and death, you still stay there.
That's what I saw.
Oh, bed.
No, yes.
Regina, NLS, and nobody na me.
The thing is, if from the onset, like I said, the way she was talking to me or he was talking to me, I could advise myself. Very authoritative. Why did you go here? Fine, you forgot to even call the person that me and be here. When he called you, why are you here? Why did you go here? And then, oh, I'm sorry, I should have told you. Then you apologize. But from the onset, the person can be like, oh, hello, what are you doing there? Why did you go there? In a nice way. But we have two sides. You can do this in two ways: the nice way and the bad way. Okay, the bad way is the harsh way. After doing it, you the person sitting back and be like, why this respond? It's a sign. This is a sign. You don't take note of. But because you think you are wrong, so the way the person is treating you, just accept it like that. Okay, that is I'm saying from as a youth stage. Yes, you take it like that. But when you get married and the person, why? And the next thing will be beatings. From the onset, he can't beat you because you are not married. So, but he will give you signs. Very authoritative.
So if he doesn't give you those signs,
then he will not beat you. He will not beat you.
where Ole, yeah, be married couples, they will tell you a lot. We're going for a quick time, but when we come back, Belle, let me ask you this question. I'll need your answer when we come back.
Okay.
What's your take when it comes to society saying they don't believe a woman to be successful before before they get a man, which means as a woman you don't have to be successful. You have to get a man before you become successful.
Okay.
We're going for a quick 10. When we come back, the show continues.
Hello Ghana, hello everyone, greetings to you from Adoatv. Christmas is here again and we are ready to receive our Lord Jesus to make merry with family and friends and all our loved ones. But what of the underprivileged and the homeless? Well, good news is Adoatv is visiting orphanage homes this festive season to celebrate the birth of Christ. And as the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 19 verse 17, whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord. We humbly ask you to partner us, put smiles on the faces of these underprivileged ones this Christmas, and God will bless you. Kindly send all cash donations to MTN mobile money number 0591 557789 with the name Adra Media Consult. Call us on 0246 375 837 to pick all other donations. God richly bless you as you give to support the underprivileged this Christmas.
Give them the best love you can. Save a child today. Give them the best meal you can. Set the future today. Cause the best of
Announcements on Adoatv. Contact Adoatv for your general announcements, proclamations and publications, job vacancies, etc. at a very affordable rate. Call 05092577754, 02094942258, or visit our marketing desk at Stepwork premises. Adoatv, bringing good things to life.
Welcome back, viewers, from the break. It's to your show Family Life on Adoatv, and my name is Obahima Efe. Remember, we are streaming live on Facebook at Adoatv Ghana. Comment box and message or comments, no, or questions, or suggestions, no, or the show, you be ready. Oh, na yes, you baby Efrimo. Before we went on break, I asked Belle a question. That what's your mind when it comes to society saying a woman is nobody till she's married or she has a man in her life?
I would say that was back in those days where they used to say that women belong in the kitchen.
It's still holding you.
Trust me, now it is not holding. Society now believes that a woman can be empowered. Women can go further than they are. I know a guy who said, me, I won't date chop boss girls. I want someone, a woman who knows what she's about. A woman that can support me financially as well. Women doesn't have to become a burden on a man. Because I'm with him, he has to take care of everything that has to do with me. You have to be able to stand up for yourself. You have to be able to know how to take care of yourself. We are living that way, and now boys are saying that when you leave, no, women are being empowered.
But is society looking at that? Because you see, at times you go for programs or even at church, and you get, excuse my language, I don't want to even use it, some elderly people questioning you that, hey, now school now kosa nana ye now ye bebre no bema we himfa unware. Do you get people saying that?
Yes. But we are also overlooking those things to bettering ourselves, to be able to be in positions that we can be given the voice to speak. That's what women want now, giving the voice to speak. If I become successful and I marry your son, the woman saying that, and I marry your son, and today your son loses the job, and then I am successful as well, won't I take care of the house until my husband is able to establish himself? That is it. Because the vow says that for better and for worse. So if I marry your son and I don't do anything, and he also loses his job, what happens to the marriage? So that woman in that church should know that we women are to support the men as well. I don't want to become a burden on your son. You now see someone say that into you know Juma. They will say the same thing, but they are pushing us to be something that we are not. We have so much potential in us, and we need to bring those things out there to be able to support our spouse when we get there.
Okay, Obed, what's your take on that? Do you agree to society?
Yes, to society that
saying a woman is nobody until a man is in her life?
No, I don't agree to that.
Okay.
I don't agree. Why? Because yes, women as individual, women, you have to also build your future. Like she said, a guy nowadays, a guy will not go into a lady that is not taking a very good care of herself. Okay, so with that one, even a guy will not respect you if you don't carry yourself well. If I say that, yes, you are well to do. I mean, you are doing something for yourself. You are building your future as individual before you meet your man. So I don't really agree with I don't agree with society based on this analysis.
Okay.
Let me add this. There are this thing it keeps going around that what do women bring to the table, even in courtship. Men feel like, what do we bring to the table?
Courtship, I'm looking at my table.
What do we bring to the table? So if even from courtship you are asking what we bring to the table, then when you get to marriage, who bears some of the responsibilities? So now women are looking at, men are looking at women who are able to also handle themselves. If the man is not there, I can still keep my thing going. I don't need the man to before I fix my hair, before I fix myself. But we have some parts of women that are making this whole thing difficult. Because if the man should give every little finances for everything about you. So the next thing they say you bring to the table is, you know, I don't want to say it, but that's the only thing women are bringing to the table. But we should go beyond that. Beyond the fact that the man said, I need this to support this. Oh, take it. I can help you out. When you're done, that's what it should be all about. Marriage. Each other.
Okay, so is peer pressure an influence when it comes to marriage? Marriage achievements. Is it an influence?
Yes.
How?
No, nowadays social media is really misleading with the youth.
Yeah.
Yes, people out there put what they're not seeing. They portray what is the best part.
They are not portraying the reality.
The reality, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. They show the flashy thing to we the youth out there. So we'll be forced to go into it without taking notes of one or two things.
Okay.
Which is very bad. It influenced the youth very well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll add a story to what he said about social media. There was a woman that told me something that she sees the status of one of the neighbor, and every day, you know, my husband, and it looks so beautiful. But there's a time the husband came to her husband to tell the husband to talk to the wife. So the husband too said, you are my wife, you go and talk to the woman so that you'll be woman to woman. The woman, the stories the woman told the woman, it was like, so all this is going on, and then your status and your social media is all about like the marriage is so perfect. She said the man told her he has regretted marrying her. So she's also decided to put up some characters, because if you have regretted marrying me, then what is the point? So you see, peer pressure is pushing us. And I'm older than this lady, but she's married. I'm older than this person, but look at this. She has kids now. She has this. Peer pressure is really influencing us. We've forgotten what is most important. That is you. Your happiness comes first. So if I'm not able to achieve my happiness through marriage right now, what's the point? So we are looking at the flashy things. We are looking at the ceremony. We are forgetting to look at the journey we are going to embark on. So because peer pressure, we see worry me, let me go for it. My friend is married. Let me go for it. But we've forgotten that it's a journey you are taking, not the ceremony.
Okay. Okay.
Let me also add this. You know, our friends also, in a way, spoils marriage and then also make marriage.
Yes.
Yes. You know, we can meet as friends, boys or girls, at a table, and then what you tell your friends about your wife or your husband is how they will accept him or her. Okay. So if you should say very nice things about your wife, even you know at home that is not all, but when you meet as friends, you praise your wife. When they come home or when they see her, they will accept her as such, and she'll feel happy at home. But when you should tell all this, you should tarnish an image to them. When they come home or when they see you and your friend, you and your wife, what's the attitude they will portray will even push her away. And even with that, some of the friends, as in the single ones, who think twice. They will look at certain things in the woman they are dating before they go into the marriage. Yeah. So in a way, it affects the single ones and then the ones in the marriage too.
Okay. Okay.
And also, you know, it is wrong what you just spoke about. The man coming to sit down talk about the wife is wrong. You know, when yesterday I went for a wedding. And the woman says something which I hear in every ceremony I go to. You hear them. That they say, "Oh, say Julie, they say we're down for fun, we're down for beer. We're down for." She's not saying that don't talk to your friend, but she's saying that when you were single, things that you used to do, things that you used to talk about with your friends, now do that with your husband.
Yeah. So now you have a limitation.
Yes,
when it comes
a
to
limitation.
Friends.
So while even the Bible says no, you're not supposed to sit. A bachelor is not. A married person is not supposed to be with bachelors. You get it? And some of our cultures, you are not allowed as a married man to be seen with other unmarried people. Some cultures. But in a way, it's telling you that it will corrupt you. And you might also corrupt them. So there are some things even married couples are not supposed to share with their friends. Now it's between you two. You see, the man asking the other man to talk to the wife, it's wrong. It was wrong.
So, Belle, let me ask this. You saying, aware mu nsem no ho o kana wan kan yi na yakwaje wanu esi bone baby ebia yemfa ne say wakoka ebia same bi koso na bibi koso na waka e de ache a best friend so say na me face wa brabo nti message say bia oni me yere ne bekasa. Is it wrong?
Your best friend as a best friend, right?
Yeah.
And the best friend as a best friend, as a best friend. So that is where the issue comes from. They both have best friends. Oh, we catch him. This person told me this. Oh, I advised this. Oh, this person. Then it keeps going. So I feel like things that are very critical between married couples should stay between them.
Okay.
That's why during engagement they give the woman the Bible. They said, "This is when you have issues. Look into the Bible. Pray." Somehow we forget all those things they say to us when we are getting married. I know your best friend is your best friend, but I don't think critical issues that is between you and your wife or you and your husband should be told to your best friend.
Okay.
Yes.
But you,
like she said, yes. But before you get married, you have friends, you have best friend, someone you confide in, someone you talk to.
Yeah.
So if when you get married, this person, sometimes you call them best men and maid of honest. You talk to them, and then these are some of the things you're talking about. You confide in that person, talk to the person, forgetting that the person maybe is not married, because the person is your friend since childhood. So, and then before you got married, you were friends. You were dating the guy, and then probably she knows the guy. She knows both of you. You are very good. She comes home, and then so probably ladies will be like, okay, this is what he did to me. This is what he said. This is what, and then you be like, the advice that the lady will give to the friend will cause a problem.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. And then, like she said, yes, the Bible is there for us. Earlier on, I made an illustration using zip as zip. You know, zip has both sides. That's it signifies the individual. When you open it, it has both sides, the man and then the woman. So the metal in the middle stands as God, as the Bible. Okay, so when you pull it up, it brings these two parties together. Okay, so we forget this, and then we confide in our friends, our maid of honest, and our best men. And these are the things that, yes, it causes problem in marriages, and then in relationships, as in friends too as well.
but you see, for when it comes to maid of honest and then best men, I believe they are there for these things because they are your best men and maid of honest. So they know you and they should be advising you more when it comes to issues of marriage. Because you see, at times if you are not careful, you might be looking down on your friend. When some youth, when they get married, be an ejo class Jimmy don.
Yes.
And you see the other person feels bad. Not me, Belinda. No. No. Me a pushy nipo. The more oh yeah, me minchi because me and Chani nye wo hipofenofiano. You understand? But I'm the type that caught the ubaba. That is me. And I bet you some friends of mine who have married and they felt like they are in the marriage cycle, and so you don't fall in that cycle, so they don't have anything.
And you know what they do? They form a group of. So that you are not married, you are not part of that group.
Now the issues I'm handling for some of them, it will baffle you. Those that they are calling themselves married people, even advisor may be like, what? A married person? No, how many advice like him? But me being the single person, me cry advice ni ha leje noni bo ha le. So you see, at times maybe we should
balance it.
Yes, I'm not saying you should tell everything in your marriage to your friend.
That's why I said the critical ones we can't. But things that you need, things that are a bit shallow, I would need advice.
Because me for instance, some of my they'll tell you when they give me their issues, I'm like. And now what's Rebecca shame you? No.
But depression because the person to do that.
Yes, you see the problem. What does depression and the way I send a swatch on your beer and then kasa. And you see when it comes to things like this, you might be thinking like at times you have about Akko Bible ni asole he can it's difficult to can you bulebo allow you and bulebo. How then do you take Bible? Who give you that strength. You are always in tears. So who is going to help you? Unless you get someone who is God fearing, who will lead you to God, not the other who will lead you to the world. You get it? So I don't know. I have problems with some friends that when they get married, they have that marriage cycle and then they leave their friends just like that. And then when you are in problem, you know your friend and you want to come back to your friend.
You know, let me say this. Shout out to my head pastor, Reverend Francis Aloka of the Cornerstone Missionary Church. He said something. He said, "The God you belong will either make you or destroy you." Yes. So the friends which you mingle with, they will either make you or destroy you. So you have to be careful of the friends we make.
Yeah.
Before you call someone your friend, you know what you see in the person.
Yes.
You confine the person. So this person can either make you or destroy you. So before you carry your problem to this person, is this person okay? Do you think the person can advise you? Is the person in Christ? Where does the person stand? We should look at all these things. Sometimes if they get married and then they move from their friends, we should understand them, because maybe when I'm growing up, the kind of friends I was making, when we go to some level, we realize that, oh, the pattern which me I'm going is different from the pattern which they are going. Yeah. So I have to distance myself from them. That is my choice that I have made.
But when you have problem, you want to run back to that friend.
So no. So now if I should isolate myself from them, the friends that I have made, who are my friends? These are the people I should cry on. These are the people I should confide in. So they should help me mentally. And they should be in Christ. That's the best place I can be.
But how would you know they are in Christ? Or like a make when you're a fake or what?
Oh yeah. The Bible even says that by their fruits you shall know them. So
at times you not even know the fruits cry. Or by ye cry than is a meal like a fruit as man J sweet apple. She bitter apple.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But I think we usually have this instinct, or let me say something like a discerning spirit, that you know this person truly doesn't belong in Christ.
More care obey that discernment. Oh nah. Yes, if you don't have it, you will not see it. It will be very difficult for you to. Let's take someone who is not in Christ, the normal person.
Yeah.
They have it early. Do you get it?
I get it, but it's the person. That is it. Is the person married? The person is not. The way I saying things is that how the person sees things.
Okay.
What do you want? You as a person, what do you want? What you want to achieve should also determine the kind of people you move with. Yes.
But you don't lose people because you are married.
Oh yes.
You don't have to lose people because you are married. Some people do it based on the fact that now I wear the ring, you don't, so I can't mingle with you. You don't lose people. You might be losing the good people. Do you get it? There are some married couples that are destroying married couples. Because together they feel like, I'm seeing this in your marriage. It's beautiful. I don't have it in mine. Then they corrupt you. So you don't lose people just because you wear the ring.
That's what I'm saying. It's a journey. Life itself is a journey. Yes. So when you are moving, who are the people you are moving with?
Okay.
These people, you know yourself.
Yeah.
You know who you are. So you should know who you are moving with. So these people, when you are falling, can you lean on them? That is the question. Yeah. Okay. So if you can't lean on them, then they're not the right people for you.
Okay. So let me ask this: would you see marriage as a choice or a necessity? Trick bona.
You know, I'm very no tricky komi.
Tricky kobu.
No, not at
You
all.
want me no more?
Because I have to get at all my points and then bring it to this one.
You're thinking smart.
You've all made a point. You're trying to solve the issues that can make the marriage or bring down marriages. Okay, so in the marriage, there are things we solve in it. So you see, when moving, your friends, they are moving with them. If you lean on them, if they are not the pillars you can lean on, and then you lean on them as in you're having issues, so you just you go to them for advice, they will corrupt you, and then the marriage will not be successful.
So is it a choice or a necessity?
Oh, it's It's not a choice. It's not a choice.
It's not a choice.
It's not a choice.
But what? A
Then it's
necessity.
a necessity.
Not really. Not really.
So where do you fall?
Not really. Because someone can try to settle on with someone, but it's not working. You don't go into it. If you, that's why I said it's a decision you make. If you make that decision, you get it. If you make that decision, you achieve it. So yes, it can be a choice because I choose to get married. If I choose to get married, I will achieve it. You get my point. If I choose,
so it's a choice for you.
It's a choice for me. Yes.
Okay.
It's a choice for me.
Okay.
If I choose to marry, I will achieve it.
Okay. Belle.
It's a choice for me.
Why?
It's a choice. Someone would say that I wouldn't want to get married, but I would definitely be successful. And someone would say that let me choose to get married and be able to make it work. Someone will look at somebody to get married. You see how successful this marriage is. I want to have that. So it's a choice. We choose to do what we want to do. So marriage is never a necessity. What about those who have, how do they call them? I want to get this. They have these two sex organs.
Yeah,
they have a name.
Yes.
So with them, marriage is not even on the plate for them. Because scientists believe that with those people, when they are they feel for any intimacy, both sex organs work. So if I'm a lady, I have two, and I marry a man, it satisfies the other one. Then I also need to satisfy the other one with a lady. But I need to be with one person. So with them, marriage is not even in the picture. They have good reason to say that I want to be successful and I don't want to get married. So marriage is a choice. We choose to, and me, I will choose marriage. Obviously. Marriage is a good thing and I will choose marriage.
Hey. Okay. You know about choose.
I'll choose marriage.
So it's a choice for you?
Yeah, it's a choice for me. Marriage is beautiful. Yeah.
Why? Tell me, why do you want to get married? Is it because of the babies?
No. Marriage is full of responsibilities.
Like?
Yeah, I'm not like it's full of responsibilities. Like, as a guy, you have to be ready to take care of your wife and your children. And this is a responsibility. As a guy, you have to be ready to take care of the family. You get it? Not even your wife and the children, the entire family. Because if you marry a lady, you marry the whole family. So you have to. Sometimes it comes not only financially, yes, but you have to be ready to take care of them. And financially too, you will not go into marriage if the guy is financially weak. When I say financially weak, he can't afford 3 square meal. Okay, but you still want to marry this person. I don't think he will do that.
Only more being eh?
Oh yeah, I'm saying this because, fine, if the person has a goal.
Because I watched the movie. I watched a movie I think 3 days ago or so, okay. And the guy was actually a houseboy in the house. The way any woman bule or leona, that is the madam of the house. Okay. But there's one of the woman's children. She was so cool with the guy, always encouraging the guy, trying to talk to the mom to also stop those bad behaviors. But the mom was like, for the way, this boy, many useless person, mini, mommy. And so there was this man who came in who wanted to marry one of the daughter. That's the cool type one. And she had a dream that this is what is going to happen in future when she marries the man. The man was actually going to abuse her. So she told the parent that no, this is what she had seen, so she's no more interested in the relationship. The woman said, "Where? With all this bragging that I've been bragging in town, telling people my daughter is about to marry the continue of what, and you're saying what? It will never happen. Change your mind. If you won't even change it, I'll force you to marry." She did that. The girl said no. So the younger sister planned with the mom to make sure the man rather comes to marry her, which they went ahead, had their marriage ceremony, and the elderly one wasn't annoyed with it. But later she was also praying, and God revealed to her that this houseboy is the one you want. Again, God, you know my taste. This is not part of it.
Yeah.
How? This person has no future. Said no. Mene, only more been say. They believe him. Said, look at all this. You see this? That's his future. Don't let him pass by. Oh, you okay? Me okay? No, me. Please call me Ben or
Oh yes, I said that because the guy must have a vision. If the guy doesn't have a vision, it will not work. It will not work. Fine, he can't afford 3 square meal, but he has a vision and he's working to achieve that vision. It's okay. It is okay. You can even support. But if no vision and then he can't do anything for himself, my sister, my brother, advise yourself.
Oh, okay. And Bill, or hear me, or hear me. What would push a lady into getting married at an early stage? Aside peer pressure.
Family.
Okay.
Family as well. Family could push you. I'll give an instance.
Okay.
I believe it's my cousin, but I believe for some reason, I think it was the ceremony she was all about. Could you imagine, even as at the wedding day, kiss the bride, she couldn't kiss the husband. We had to say it 3 times. Her mouth was just sealed. So I told my mom, she wanted the ceremony. She wanted to prove maybe to people that she's also been able to get married. Because after the wedding, I see the man cry in front of my mother all the time, saying things that my cousin she's doing to him. I don't want to say them. It's not fun at all. So I realized, no, if I look at this, you are young, you just had a beautiful marriage. What were you looking out for before you decided to say yes to the man you want to marry? You said yes to him. You said, yes, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And now you think there's some disabilities on him that you didn't see from the beginning. It's because some of us listen to a lot of societal issues and family as well. Oh, yeah, family no marry, you know, those things, those comments. Oh, you know, you could, no, yes. We listen to so many things at the same time. We end up marrying very young and we don't even understand the person we are marrying. It's to prove to people, but no, it's to prove to yourself that are you ready for this? Will this guarantee you happiness? Will this bring you what you are expecting to bring out in yourself? Or would you be able to bring out what you are expected to bring out in the other person as well? Are you ready to walk that path? That is what we have to look at rather than the ceremony.
Obed.
Situations also cause that. Yeah, sometimes, mostly it's the ladies. You know, when they get to a certain age or they find themselves in certain societies or certain situations, let me put it that way.
Situations like
sometimes financially they are very weak. Work issue and all that. So, if I should get a man, he will support me. If I should get a man, I'll be okay. Or I'm beautiful. Or then she will try to force herself with a guy who is trying to, or maybe the guy, yes, trying to show interest there, quickly, without even taking note of 1 or 2 things. Then the person will fall into marriage. So situations also cause problems, or it forces the ladies to go into marriage.
So let's come to realities, personal. I'm going into your personal lives. Are you ready for marriage, Belle? You. Viewers, our phone lines are open, so you can call in, bring out your comments, your suggestions, your questions. Belinda was so Belle, are you ready for marriage?
I want him to answer.
He's watching. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready?
I would say that
First of all, are you dating? He's watching. Are you dating?
I can't answer that.
Belle, are you dating? He's watching. Oh.
I don't want to confirm on national TV. Okay, let's take the relationship away for now.
No. I'll come back to you. Obed, are you dating?
Oh, this. Why should you dodge this question?
Don't worry, I'll get back to her. She will answer.
You know, let me clear this. Dating, you can date. Let me say this: you can date 2 or 3 guys.
Why would you do that?
Yes, because dating is you're trying to make a choice.
It was about Shamiona.
No, not that. Let's take note of.
No, wait. Are you dating?
Yeah, I'm dating.
You're dating. How many are they?
2 or more.
I know of Reggie.
Please don't spoil the market. Yeah, I'm dating.
You're dating.
Yes.
Are you ready for marriage?
Yeah, I'm ready for marriage.
Okay, I'll come back. Belle.
His answer has really pushed me in the corner. Yes, I'm dating.
You're dating?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you looking at in your lady?
Okay. This should be personal.
Yes, I told you it's personal. This aspect is personal.
A lot.
Okay, you hold on. We have a caller. Hello, Amwa. Good afternoon. How is King Tampo?
Oh, it's fun, please.
Okay. Please speak up a bit, eh?
Please.
Okay, Amwa, please go ahead.
I'm saying I have it, and I want to share with you.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay. With my problem is, I have sexual abuse. I met with someone. The someone I have to release, it's normally it doesn't release. So that is my the main problem that is
Okay. My producer will speak to you, okay? Hello, Amwa. Producer, Ofani Kefe. Hello, Asari. Hello, Asari.
Yeah.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
How is Asim Fosu?
Yeah, I think for to be precise, on a book in the Japan's area.
I hope everybody is fine there.
Yeah, we are cool.
Okay, so please go ahead.
Yes, of course. All right. Let me congratulate you for your program. I think it's been exciting, and we are also watching you live here.
Thank you so much.
You've really been dedicated, and then the youth, especially some of us who are getting ready into marriage, we are learning a lot out of it.
Okay.
But what I realize is that marriage is an agreement between 2 people who decide to do a common thing. So sometimes you were asking them to confirm whether they are dating, and my lady in question is fumbling to just give you an answer, which I know later she may come up with the answer.
She has.
Realize it's a bold decision, and when you are not ready, we don't force ourselves into for marriage.
Yeah.
The youth, this is an advice. I will advise all the youth to keep on watching this program. It's educative. Why? Because we will learn a lot of things out of it. Yeah. Marriage is not a race.
No, not at all.
My mom advised me when I was in a pressure. Sorry, don't force yourself into marriage. You realize that you have a mate who are those beautiful, and you will be chasing them because you have something. Now, the beautiful ones are yet to be born.
Yeah.
So just relax.
Yeah.
And then, for my daddy, I have everything to marry my mom. But what about me? So my advice is we should not rush into the marriage. The right time is yet to come.
Okay.
Yes, we rushed into it, and later we regretted going into it.
Yeah.
Because, madam, when you go to court today, while people are filing marriage, what do you call it, documents, others also are filing marriage divorce, and it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem. It's not a big hassle. So we have to take our time. Nobody should rush us into. And sometimes our family are part of this problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you completed the university or tertiary, and then you secure a work, maybe you are just taking an allowance, your salary is not yet in, and they will be pushing you go and marry. Because they see your BS is now up, they see your beer is going, so they realize and go and marry. It's a problem. So thank you very much for this educative program. May God bless you so much.
Bless you too.
Thanks for calling. Hello. Hello. Before the caller comes in, remember I said it last week that we are not in competition with anybody when it comes to marriage.
Not at all.
You know, just take your time when you fall in love. Nest that ambition, because forever is too long to be unhappy. You don't really understand it, but I believe when you sit down and analyze what I say here or whatever we discuss here, you really understand us when we are talking about marital issues. As the caller said, Oba court honum now. Ube who say, hey, eye kwapo e bikara na asa ware no kwa na asa wushro mpo so obewrem. They said the way as say aye fun na youth especially. Ene ube who say 21 years, 25 years. Odimika ko ware with a long bridesmaids and groommen. Hey, hello. 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 Hello, Mayor.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Mayor.
Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon. I really can't hear you, but let's hope that maybe from the TV can hear me on it.
Yes, we can hear you.
How are you doing, Belle? And how is Belinda Blecker doing? And Roberto as well.
Oh, by grace, we are all fine.
All right. Anyway, Bleggett nearly became my sister-in-law, but unfortunately she dumped my brother, so it's fine.
Oh.
Let's continue. I think that the topic you guys are discussing today, in a dispensation we find ourselves where people are rushing into marriage and following the jamboree and the party and the pictures and the trends and the hashtag. Then we ask ourselves, is marriage the pinnacle? Is this the ultimate in life? Does it make people become achievers? But at the end of the day, we've achieved what we want when we finally get married. So the question is that marriage validates a person. Now becomes in where we have to ask ourselves, if I get married today, do I become a billionaire? Do I become a very responsible person like initially? Every African society beholds of marriage that anybody that gets married is started to be a responsible person. Does it do that? When we're able to itemize the reality of the 21st century now, before us, then we'll be able to know whether marriage really validates the person or not. What's that the person? I can't hear you.
No. I was listening to you, so I don't know if you are done. Okay, can you please call back?
If I continue,
Hello, I think we lost him. So sorry. Hello, patient.
Hey.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
How is Volta?
Volta is fine.
Okay, please go ahead.
I thank you so much. You are all looking beautiful. And what you say, I am a living testimony. I am using myself. I'm not using anybody. I had the same problem yesterday afternoon by this time. That I was having a conversation with somebody. The person said, that I've done. I won't worry yet. And I am now in my 30s. I just had my 30 last month. And think I'm sure I'm worry. So sometimes I feel like it's the society.
Yeah.
It's the society, and moreover to our family. In 2018, that time I was 26, 27, my family pushed me into some marriage, and within me, I wasn't comfortable.
Oh.
And I entered into the marriage 2 weeks to my wedding. That marriage couldn't work.
Jesus.
The man said he doesn't want the marriage again. So what my sister said, the society and the families, it is true. And sometimes because of the society, I feel like sometimes I'll be there and say, hey, Mami Kopo Biani worry say, because sometimes yesterday I went in my room that this guy was able to tell me that when you do so worry.
My dear, you know what? Don't even wept over that. Don't cry over that, cry. Oh, who's why then? See, live your life, okay? Feel comfortable. Don't let anybody push you into that marriage. Because share most of us, we don't really understand these things. We think marriage is just the fun of the wedding. Share. Near which anything I may say, your mouth certificate, institution ben your mouth certificate, and some of our exams. Maybe in Diago. You know, when it comes to things like this, I get so emotional.
Yeah.
I guess I get like I want to stand up because you see it's disgusting when you see people go through a lot of challenges or problems when it comes to marriage, especially the young ones. Because we go because of the beauty of the ceremony, as you said, because of the wedding, but not because of the marriage. That's why I said marriage, successful marriage is the achievement and not just the marriage.
Yes.
You can marry. Now then, I saying 1 month now. Why away? Hello.
Hi, Belinda. Sorry, I lost you earlier, so I just
Okay.
have to join back.
Okay.
So like I was asking, when we put in the perspective of what society behaves of us, or what the current dispensation of marriage is really expecting, does it come in? The initial two callers that spoke, like the lady that shared her experience and then the gentleman that spoke, indicated clearly that we too much rush in marriages and then we regret it later.
Yeah.
It is very true that marriage is a blessing in disguise. I know stories of people that they got married and things turn out perfectly for them.
Yeah.
And the sharp contrast, the opposite to the story of others who have also shared experience that ever since they got married, it's been doomed throughout.
Yeah.
There's a local balance that says that Usu Arajaya, people have tried and tried and tried. It is not that they've gotten it. For me, I walk very shoulders high because I feel if I should get married today, it doesn't work for me. I'll just close the door and move on. But at the end of the day, why would I have to waste money? Go and marry somebody, then we end up becoming like enemies in the house. Are we validating ourselves? Is it an achievement we are supposed to boast about? Look, I know of an elder of a church that the daughter got married to a man, and then the marriage was so much abusive, or so much abuse. The parents fear to come and talk about the issue in public because they feel that they are elders in their church. And then when they talk, it's going to be like mockery. They cancel other people's marriage, and then the marriage of their child is not working. But in fact, the man was abusing the daughter each and every given day. The lady has just walk out of the marriage to one side. And then the man said, I won't let you kill my daughter because I am an elder in church. That marriage did not validate the lady. That marriage does not become a life achievement for the lady. Now she's working as a divorcee, and yes, so she's happy in life. She's not faced any abuses. She's run away from the emotional trauma and whatever is supposed to be with it. We need to wake up in this generation and dispensation we find ourselves in. Divorce is very real, and murder, molestation, and bitterness in marriage too is very true. If you're not able to open our minds to all these realities, then we make it look like Nyame has been there when God gave us signals that this one is a no-go area. But because of LOVE,
like Obed said,
the relationship, it's a marriage, and then we die of it.
Yeah.
Then it kills us gradually. It's good that this conversation is popping up today. I'm very grateful to you guys for having this discussion being done. And my advice to Obed and then Bell Blege is that if you are dating, not hide it on TV. Date. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At the end of the day, people will buy food and then it gets spoiled at the end of the day. you need to try and be sure of the person you want to walk down the aisle with. Yeah. If you're not sure of the person, it is true you need to pray. But sometimes certain signals come too quickly. If you are dating a person, the person does not respect you. The person does not respect your friends, does not respect your family, and you still go ahead to marry such a person. Be careful of the doom in your mind, because these are signals that comes up in a relationship.
Yeah.
But it came and then you turn all a blind eye that, oh, this is what I've gotten, and I've prayed and prayed about it. You know, when you are with after let's get to know that relationship and marriage will get finished whilst family and friends are there.
Yeah.
The best pillar that you can resort to in the wake of challenges in marriage is yourself and your conscience. If you don't rely on the pillar of your conscience and you let emotions get in and love dwindles you, my sister, you will die in marriage. Thanks for hearing me.
Thanks for calling and thanks for your contribution. I really love it, pa. Share more folly stupid love be the mancrophobia munjai. Munjai, it's high time you stop. What?
I'm not cutting you, but what he said about, you know, elder in church and all that, because so they can't say it. I must commend my pastor on this. He always says it. He says that if you are here and you are married, if you are in my church and you are married, and your man is abusing you, come to me. Me, I'll divorce that marriage. Because you can't be in a marriage where today you can't hear properly from your left ear or your right ear because your man abused you. Women are going through all this and they are still quiet. Me fear, me coffee, my family will say this, why did I leave the marriage? And they are suffering.
Hello.
Please.
I think we have a caller.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Francis.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Nkrumah Francis. Afternoon. I'm watching you from Breku.
Dog.
Okay. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Oh, many happy returns.
Okay, I had them say that marriage is a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But marriage deals with prayers. You have to pray before God will answer you, before you go ahead. But what I want to say is that if you are not ready in prayers, don't even try. Because in marriage, you can die because of marriage. Here's what I want to say this. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks for calling. Me producer say my hard, my car stupid, my hard. A good time be I was able to make can. Sorry if I have said that, but in same way why you have to be hard when it comes to it. So forgive me, viewers out there, patience.
Yes.
Good afternoon once again.
Afternoon. Please, I am back again. Person from Ontario.
Okay, Pat. Pat, go ahead.
Please, about what my sister said earlier on supporting our men. I don't know whether in marriage or relationship that she was talking about. Because I was once in a relationship because I love the person, I support. The person wasn't having any money that would come. I tried to put in for the maybe renting, other thing for the person. The person was even having a child, but the child came to say, but I saw that this wasn't working. It's like me don't need panel.
Pat, Jaisa. Me my own kasa isi. In relationship when you are supporting what?
And I beg.
My support was related to marriage.
That I am in it now. The person is not having, so I say I will not support again.
Pat,
all of them we should be there.
Pat, don't worry. You know what? When we finish the show, dear friend, but please, in relationship, don't ever do that. Mbana mo sorry anamo komu fie mbema ni fie no makosi boxer shorts makosi ntare akonu aduane amom ne yehu sede wonim ne o tini ba bia o hwehwe no wo de tina ho.
This is why I said dating.
Hello, I think we have a call. Hello. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Please, your name.
Yeah, my name is Boko Haram.
Boko Haram. Hey, yenjani ana.
No, I have three.
Oh, okay. Please go ahead.
Yeah. That be Mamuja.
Boko Haram, patro men tie ohun o TV ni mu ai. So obetimi edum volume no. Wo tie ohun.
Okay, madam. Madam.
Yes.
I send me say what you guys talking about relationship marriage. But in this world, I think there is no love. There is no love. Everything is contract. Am I lying? Everything is contract. Because there's no love. Everything is contract. Because it's like you are told them, if you have money, your people can pay the house very well. If you don't have money, they will do this waited for you, bata. That's how marriage is. If you have money, you enjoy it. If you don't have money, forget. There's no love. Everything is contract. Yeah.
Please, it's not about contract. In fact, marriage and your contract. You know, some people have that idea that marriage is a contract. So I've even seen some before. They went into 3 years contract. It's see we obano packing in your 3 years now. My science no.
And were there children in the marriage?
Hello, Eric.
Hello.
Yes, Eric. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, madam.
Okay, please go ahead.
I thank you for this awesome program.
Okay.
I have little problems with this current generation, this current dispensation. You know, in the scriptures, the Bible hasn't stated in anywhere that you shouldn't divorce. Even God himself divorced the Israel and asked for the divorce papers. You can divorce and write a divorce paper, and God will never do anything to you. You can stay in a marriage and be quoting scriptures from Genesis to Revelation. And when you die, out of your so-called scriptures, you go and meet God in heaven. Stay in the marriage and be quoting scriptures. And when you die, you will also go to hell. The Bible says that it is better you go to heaven with your one hand than to stay in a marriage and go to hell. I mean, it's better to go to heaven with your one hand. So it's better you stop, the marriage and go to heaven without receiving that kind of reward. Probably you may get something better than going to hell. And this current dispensation, there are so many programs on television that is destroying us totally.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention names here. There's so many programs like couples will be going to the studio and talk about their money. In the studio. Mom, and those programs. I mean, it's very
please don't mention names, okay? Please.
If I can mention their names, it's very bad.
No, don't mention names.
At first, what I know is.
Okay, please sum it up, okay? There's someone also on the line.
Okay. What at first, when there is problem in the marriage in your community, the elderly people or the chief will sit the couple down and speak to you, explain your issues, and speak to you. If it takes 4 days to solve the problem, they will do it. Today, if there is a problem, they have to take it to radio station, TV station, and fight right there. You think after that, when they go to your house, they can work on that. You can't just solve a whole marriage problem just 20 minutes at your studio. No, it's very bad. So the woman alone will go there, and the panel will have backed the man of treating the woman like that. Some of the time, the root cause of the problem wouldn't be revealed there. So they will unpack the man, and they'll call the man on phone, and the man also, will just give up. After that, when the woman is off from the studio, she cannot go back to the man. Meanwhile, they can sit them up in the village or in the town or whatsoever that they are paying and talk to them. If it takes 4 days to talk.
Hello. Hello, Ebenezer.
Yeah, madam.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Please go ahead. Hello, Ebenezer.
Yes.
Mpacho say uti ohun amenti ohun why?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was going to say, are you encouraging marriage or you are encouraging divorce?
You are asking me?
Yes.
I have never encouraged divorce, and we have never encouraged divorce here.
But you are telling people to get married. Like I said, you educate people the preparation that they have to get through before they get married. But when you are dating someone, then you go and watch the person clothes. Is it a crime?
Yes, it is a crime. It is a crime.
You are scaring people. I don't know if you call marriage.
It's the reality on the ground. It's the reality. Please, you are in just a relationship. You see, anything can happen. Anything can happen when you are in a relationship. You can.
On the right thing that you have to go through before marriage.
That is the right thing. That is the right thing.
Stop scaring people. This thing wouldn't help.
That is the right thing, my dear. That is the right. You see, the truth is hard. The truth is really hard.
You know, that is why I mentioned that dating, you can date about 2 or 3 ladies or guys. Why? Because in dating, you don't have to have sex. You don't have to watch for the people, for your spouse or your partner. You don't have to. You are studying each other.
Yes.
So you can date 1 or 2 or 3 ladies or guys. You want to make a choice. You want to have a successful marriage. So dating them is just about studying yourself. It doesn't mean you should visit and then be watching and be having sex or be doing things that married people will do. They'll even get rid of you.
So
now we are wrapping up. So era, that's what they believe. I'm dating you. You need to wash and cook for me.
That's the mentality, and that's what he thinks is the right thing, and that's not right.
So why would you define
it's not right.
someone as a wife based on what the person does in a relationship?
Ofane, we'll wrap up. So,
okay.
Belle, your last words.
Well, I would say that I would advise the youth out there: don't rush into marriage.
Okay.
If you are dating someone, make sure the 2 of us want this. That both of you want this marriage. It shouldn't be one-sided.
Yeah.
That's most of the things that happen. It's one-sided. So at the end of the day, you are the one bearing the consequence. It could be from the guy's view, it could be from the lady's view. So please don't rush.
Okay.
Both of you want this. Then you go ahead with the journey. Okay. Remember, it's not the ceremony. It's about the 2 of you and your happiness. Okay. So that you can have a successful marriage, like we said.
Thank you.
Successful marriage.
Thank you. Obed, your last words. Quickly.
Okay. Let me say shout out to all the Cornerstone Missionary Church members. You know, ladies, don't impress people that don't even care about you.
Yeah.
The ladies try to put on their best even if they don't have. And they build yourself.
Yeah.
Build yourself. And when the guy comes, you know, he will respect you. And you have a beautiful marriage.
Okay.
He will accept you the way you are. And that is what he sees is what will pull him to you.
Okay.
So that's my advice to you.
Okay. I really love the last thing you said.
Yeah.
May impress you, Biao. See, this outfit was sold by Sim Elite. The opener, just contact me on 0248221526. Make sure baby owo. Many more designs ewo honum. And then thanks to my crew, thanks to my guests, our mobile Belle and Obed. Mijidi sa oma kan sembebre to Manyereji, Alfred, Sasu, Joshua, Uncle Danny, Auntie Lizzie, Chalemu na medomu. Say omo nka ho a yentimi fa program yi embremo. We also say thank you to our sponsors. Vena Mineral Water, any Spiffy Clothing. Omo anso ya say yentimi fa mba o. Yes remo, we need more sponsors to help us move this agenda. And to my ladies out there, please, if you are in a relationship, I'll repeat it. It is not your responsibility to go and wash Pioto or go and wash your guys' dresses. And your responsibility. I will not retract from that. It is not your responsibility. Stop it. Abba, Ade. Nyameya Adoma, Yebeshia next week. Why? Same time, same day. It's me, Obahima, on your show on Family Life. Adoatv. Baby, I know.